Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Basham Yoshai Basham Rakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach us this truth. Salutation to the hopeful elect, scattered amongst the nations who look like the nations. This is Banaya. And we're going into heaven. Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. I will sit upon the side of the north. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. So he will try to be God. He will ascend above the clouds in aircraft, like it's its chariot. There was a story that goes like this. For the first time when planes came down in the Pacific, they thought they were gods. The islanders thought they were gods because they had not seen aircrafts before. So these aircraft flying above these people, they thought they were gods. There was a movie called The Gods Must Be Crazy, when these Kalahari Bushmen, one of those planes was flying over when a pint that you put drink in was thrown out, and it came down amongst them. So the title, The Gods Must Be Crazy for throwing a bottle out that could kill them. Okay, so these people thought these people were gods flying in their aircrafts. Okay. So when it's talking about how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, it's talking about the rulership falling, being cast down to the ground. Because this man has been weakening nations since its birth. When he came into being, he came in with witchcraft, Freemasonry. That's how he came into power. For thou hast said in thy mind, heart mean mind, I will ascend into heaven. So they did ascend, flying. And he exalted himself above the people, the Israelites, in the side of the north, which is North America. And he started being God over them, treated, because they start worshipping his image. Caesar Borgia, the devil. But he's finally falling. And Francis is in dire strait, which is part of that thing. Okay, that beastly thing. Lamentation. To go more into it, I'll go into Lamentation 2. Lamentation 2 and 1. How art Yahweh cover the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel and remember that his footstool, and remember not his footstool in the day of his anger. So you see, casting down the beauty onto the ground, right? So Israel is not good to look upon anymore. It's an abomination. Awful looking things, the way the women dress, you know. So the beauty has been cast down. Verse 2, Yahweh hath swallowed up all the habitation of Jacob, and hath not pity. He hath thrown down in his wrath the strongholds of the daughters of Judah. The daughter of Judah, he hath brought them down to the ground. He hath polluted the kingdom and the princes thereof. He hath cut off in his fierce anger all the horn of Israel. So all the power is gone. He hath drawn back his right hand from before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoureth round about. He hath bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary. So the Most High is fighting against us. You understand? To punish us for our sins. For the stuff that we have done, worshipping after other gods. So we have committed adultery against Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. So he's punishing us for all of that. And rightly so. Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Yahweh Shai, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? So I'll go into to explain that. Deuteronomy 11 and 21. Yeah. No. First Chronicles 28 and 5. And of all my sons, for Yahweh hath given me many sons, he hath chosen Solomon, my son, to sit upon the throne of the kingdom of Yahweh over Israel. So you get it. So the rulership on this earth at the time when Solomon and David were here was the kingdom of heaven. They rule over the earth, okay, in righteousness. So that's what it's going into. Deuteronomy 11 and 21. That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children in the land which Yahweh sware unto your fathers to give them, as the days of heaven upon the earth. So you get it now. So the rulership of the Israelites is the days of heaven upon the earth. Heaven came down glory shine around, as they say. But yes, it will be heaven upon the earth, and it will return when the new Jerusalem comes down, which is the house of David. Okay, so we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yoshai, Ba'asham, Rakakadash. Shalom to the hopeful elect.